In 4.7 miles, turn left onto Low.
FBI enforcement to live in if you hire Rick Pitino. Pardon me if I just think that's asinine.
Yeah, and it's, again, especially with how clean of a program Beeline did run. It's a total 180.
Now, here's the number one odds, and this is interesting. At plus 325, hot young name, just signed a massive contract extension. I believe to the tune, Mike, was it $6 million a year? I don't have the buyout terms. Texas Tech head coach Chris Beard. Look, I only protested when you started throwing Brad Stevens and Billy Donovan and John Calipari at me. That's where I laughed in your faces. Rick Pitino, I'm laughing because I think you and I both know that's just insane. The Chris Beard one is interesting. Here's the problem with Beard. It's not the buyout. It's not leaving Texas Tech. It's making $6 million a year. Just how much more can you pay a basketball coach? And oh, by the way, Harbaugh makes $7 million. You will never pay a college basketball coach more than Jim Harbaugh. Never. Look, the Beard one, I'm not writing it off. Not. But he makes an incredible amount of money already. Jay Wright makes 3.8 at Villanova. You could offer the double up. Not quite double up, but you get my point.
Yeah, there's only two coaches in the country that make over 7. Coach K and John Calipari.
And no offense, I'm not ready to put Chris Beard in that category. Beautiful run at Texas Tech. You've done a nice job. I get it. Defensive oriented. I see the fit. Fine. I'm not paying him that kind of money.
And John Beeline was the 10th highest paid coach in America as is, with
Sure.
3.8.
But Mike, that doesn't mean I'm paying Chris Beard that money.
Right, he's making an average of $4.6 million a year now with his new contract.
4.6. You'd have to put him in the mid fives.
And if you're paying
And
him,
what's the buyout?
that's more than Tom Izzo makes. I mean,
Right. What's the buyout at that point?
12 million, right? 12 million is Chris. Michigan has deep pockets, though. That's the thing.
No, and that's fine. But isn't there diminishing returns at some point?
Yeah. Think about if you're paying that type of money, you're making a guy at Michigan a top 3 paid college basketball coach.
And for what? 1 year at Texas Tech of note? What he did at Arkansas Little Rock? Is that really what counts?
See, that's the name I mentioned to Kyle yesterday before his show. I would like Chris Beard.
Sure.
I don't think they would pay him. And I honestly think he is a Texas Tech guy. He was an assistant there.
Under Bobby Knight.
So I don't think he would leave. I think what he would do is use Michigan as leverage to then get more money for
But he
Texas
can't. He
Tech.
already just got a new deal.
Well, he
2 new deals in one
He just went
offseason?
to a
No
title
way.
game. I can see him trying to use it though for leverage. But Michigan, you're right. They cannot.
Let me ask you this question. Stay with me for 1 second, and we'll get back to business. If you have the ability to pay your college basketball coach $5.5 million a year, why didn't you just make that Beeline's extension last year? Why did you bleep around paying him 3.6? Why didn't you just say, John, why don't we squash the NBA stuff right now? I'm going to pay you $5 million a year. I'm going to make you a top 5 paid coach in this country. We're going to give you one of these insurance policy delights like we gave Jimmy Harbaugh. Why didn't they just make the power move last year?
I hear you, but a dream is a dream.
I get it, but the dream's easier when you get lowballed on your extension.
I know. I hear you, but I just think that sometimes, or maybe they offered it to me. He said, you know what? Let me hold on and wait.
Wait, let me take less?
I'm just saying.
I don't think so.
Let me try next year, and we'll go from there.
Back to your calls next. If you have comments on that, please feel free. 248-539-9797. Dr. Stanley wants to reach out to the big dudes out there, the guys who need to lose over 50 pounds, even 100. I just saw Roberto eat an entire jar of peanut butter. It's unsettling. The point is, Dr. Stanley, Ideal U Health Center. You call Dr. Stanley, he will help you lose serious weight. And with summer around the corner, there's not really a better time. So you can get started. You just got to call him and talk to him about what it takes. He's got his whole program set up. 1-800-IDEAL-U. You get a full body consultation for just $29. Why is that noteworthy? Normal body consultation will cost you about $100. I mean, You do the deal. You say you heard it here, you get it for $29. It's 1-800-IDEAL-U. That's 1-800-IDEAL-U. It's Dr. Stanley and the Ideal U Health Center. Results vary based on physical health and adherence to the program. No weight loss guarantees provided early.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Kroger, 96 Jeffries westbound after Telegraph. There's an accident blocking the right shoulder. Another crash is blocking the 2 right lanes on Utica Road southbound just south of Van Dyke and Sterling Heights. 75 northbound traffic moving slowly from M59 up to the Pier Road as drivers are heading into road work. Earn 2 times the fuel points at Kroger Thursdays through Sundays. Just download your coupon on the app or at Kroger.com. Then shop Kroger and double your fuel points. Limited time only. Restrictions apply. Fresh food, low prices at Kroger. I'm Michelle Penny on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Jamie and Stoney. Mornings.
Coming up Wednesday at 7:35, your chance to win some Tiger tickets. At a 9:35, we've won the lottery because we get Wednesdays with Mojo.
Jamie and Stoney. Mornings, 6 to 10.
For professional staffing, there's only one name you need to know: Robert Half. Robert Half custom matches our candidates to your specific hiring requirements by combining personalized service from local staffing experts with an advanced matching technology based on 70 years of successful placements. For highly skilled accounting, finance, IT, legal, marketing, or administrative staffing, count on Robert Half. We'll find you productive, engaged employees. Learn more at roberthalf.com/radio.
I am Welby Torres, owner and lead tech at AirTech Automotive.
When a job well done is out of here and you see this customer's face lit up, you can't fake that. And that's satisfaction to me. What am I working for? To treat every car like I treat mine.
At ADP, we're designing a better way to work so you can achieve what you're working for. HR, talent, time, benefits, and payroll. Informed by data and designed for people. Learn more at design.adp.com.
Todd Wenzel wants to thank you for making them the #1 Buick GMC dealer group in Michigan for 3 years running. Right now, you can lease a Buick Enclave for just $259 a month. Shop over 1,500 new vehicles at ToddWenzelWestland.com.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to ndphealth.com.
The Detroit Tigers play the Houston Astros through Wednesday at Comerica Park. At 97.1 The Ticket, Street Team and Ticket Chicks will be at Gate A before the game starting at 5:30. Call 866-66-TIGER or visit Tigers.com for your tickets to any Tigers home game.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Twin Peaks. NBA and Stanley Cup playoffs continuing tonight. 1 game on in each league. On the ice, Hurricanes ready to get back into the series with the Bruins from Carolina as they play game 3, down 2 games to none. They'll drop the puck just after 8. Well, the Western Conference Finals get underway tonight in the hardwood from Oakland. Warriors bringing in the Trailblazers with Kevin Durant set to miss at least tonight's game. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr says there's no timetable for a return.
He hasn't even stepped on the floor yet. He has pain. There's some time ahead of him on the rehab process. So we'll have a more detailed update on Thursday.
Tip-off for tonight's game is set for 9 o'clock. The Lions head coach Matt Patricia was on the NFL Network this morning talking about a variety of topics that included how he likes the fact the Lions are under the radar from the national media as it's motivating to the team. Also touched on how every move he makes is compared to the Patriots, but said just because he spent time in New England shouldn't define him as a coach.
Look, I can't run from where I had spent the last, 14 seasons. I learned a tremendous amount of football and a tremendous amount about the team and how to, put a team together and all the things that we were taught. But I learned a lot of things before I went to the Patriots. I learned a lot of things from Syracuse University and even the smaller schools I was at, like Amherst College and RPI, where I went to school.
Turning to baseball, the Tigers trying to bounce back tonight. Game 2 of a 3-game set with the Astros downtown. Ryan Carpenter against Wade Miley. We'll have it for you right here on the Ticket starting at 7:10. For the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Ryan Woolley. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
All right, top of hour 3. Nice to have you with us. Rapping a little bit about what started as a rumor that if the Knicks win the lottery tonight, the Zion lottery, they're going to look to trade the pick and get Anthony Davis. I think that's just tomfoolery. I've given you my reasons why. But I've asked you the question. If you were running a team and you won the lottery, is there any way you would trade that pick? Because I wouldn't. Getting 9 years of Zion, obviously the rookie deal, which is 5, the extension, which is 4, the first 5 years of the deal are unbelievably cap friendly. I think Zion would make $9 million his first year. To give you an example, I think Kevin Durant's base salary next year will be $36 million and escalate into the 40s. $9 million. Zion. That's before we get to the business purposes. But that's the question. You've also got the Bovada odds about Michigan's next head coach. There's a lot of good stuff here. A couple open lines if you want. 248-539-9797. Let me catch up on the ticket text. Dawkins all the way. Get your boy Rieger on the phone. He wants Patino. ESPN radio host John Wieners. That's the Stu Gatz. Don't use his name. He's Stu. I love Stu Gatz. Saying that Stan Van Gundy's the front runner for the Michigan job. Well, Joe, Van Gundy does I think he does Tuesdays or Wednesdays with Levitard.
Yeah, he's on there all the time now.
He's probably just screwing with me. But I dig it. That's fine. My pants ripped when Mike said Chris Beard. Mike, you said it a long time ago. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. I saw Bovada. I want Dawkins. He's got quiet confidence that I like. I think Bobby Hurley should get a good look. Had a couple successful stints at different levels of D1 programs. That's from Jeremy. And ultimately, I think Michigan hires one of the assistants. If they swing and miss on a big name, go with Yaklich for a year and try again later. That's from Kay. So everything is in the mix on a Tuesday. Nick is in Davison, and he's up next. Hi, Nick.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, bud.
I'm not trading that number 1 pick, and here's why. Zion's not on a max contract, and that's a big deal. It's just like rookie quarterbacks in the NFL. You know, it's easier to build around. The more stars you have, the better. So that's why I'm not trading them. And marketability is a huge thing. Like just him selling tickets, getting butts in the seats is huge. And I had a quick question. What do you think about Zion in New Orleans if they do trade him to there?
Oh, I think it would be a franchise-saving move. I mean, if they trade Anthony Davis, I think you're on watch to see that franchise move, quite frankly. And, you know, look, Zion would represent, fairly or unfairly, a savior for a town like New Orleans, for a franchise like the Pelicans. He represents immediate marketability. He represents immediate interest, immediate stability. And the one thing, there are 2 things you can sell. This isn't new, right? You can sell winning or you can sell hope. Well, New Orleans can't sell winning. But you can sell hope because Zion wouldn't be able to leave. Like straight up, you'd have almost a decade of Zion. It would be a coup, is what it would be. And I think it would be a crowning achievement in David Griffin's executive career. It would trump anything he did in Cleveland. And he did a good job. By the way, he's pretty good on TV, too.
Yeah, he's not bad at all.
He was solid on TV.
Which is refreshing considering how many people aren't. But I want to make one more comment on Michigan, by the way. I know that this guy wasn't on the list because he's currently employed, but wouldn't Billy Donovan be the home run hire? 2 national titles in college, over 500 wins. There's turmoil in OKC right now.
And a specter of impropriety surrounding it. No, I'll pass.
I think he'd be the guy.
Why?
Because he's proven on the college level. And if he's going to exit OKC, he might as well exit now before his contract's up next year.
Mike, that was 2005, 2006. Been away for a long time.
You know they could pay him. Well.
It's not about that. Why would I want Billy Donovan? I'm not interested. You can have him if you want. Like I said, build that building so you can have the FBI agents and the NCAA sleep over if you hire Billy Donovan. I think Billy Donovan's the 3rd pick. I've always thought Billy Donovan's the 3rd pick. You want him? You got it. I ain't going that direction.
But the dirtbag stuff doesn't faze me. Like, just want to win. I don't.
That's fine.
I don't care if these guys have some stuff that they've maybe cheated on in the past. Whatever, just win.
Good. Sell your administration on that. You know, this isn't about what I want and don't want. I don't care. But Michigan is not considering their past. They're not going to hire a dirty coach. It'd be stunning. Stunning.
Yeah.
Let's go to Martez, 97.1. What's up, Martez?
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
I'm great. What's on your mind?
I'm agreeing with you, man. You just absolutely cannot trade the #1 overall pick if you are lucky enough to receive it, because Zion is that once in a generational talent. And I also want to comment and say that I believe that something in me is telling me that the Dallas Mavericks may win this thing. I know that they owe the Atlanta Hawks their pick, but this year is top 4 protected, I believe.
Yep.
So
baby,
I think Dallas is a dark horse.
I'm telling you right now. I mean, Martez, I know nobody outside of me, you, and maybe a couple other people in town would care. You want to talk about a fun team to watch? Give me Luka, give me Zion, and give me Kristaps. Oh, baby.
That's good basketball right there, bro.
Ooh-wee. Oh, my God. I mean, that is... Oof. I still believe if you and again, it's me, you, and about 7 other people. The best basketball fit immediately for Zion is Atlanta. Trae Young, the Red Mamba, Kevin Huerter, John Collins, who's a really good young player who nobody pays attention to. You put Zion in that mix. The athleticism, the floor spacing they would already have in place, that would have the workings of a really, really good young team. And oh, by the way, if Atlanta wins the lottery, they still have the ability to have Dallas's pick. You could have Atlanta have the number 5 or 6 overall pick. And now all of a sudden they're adding Jared Culver to that. You know, who knows? Maybe they double down on nutso miniature guards who shoot from 40 feet. They draft Darius Garland. I don't know. Maybe they just like Kobe White's haircut and they take him. Look, that would be the fit basketball. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Tony. He's on a cell 97.1. What's up, Tony?
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
I gotta disagree with you guys. I think Zion he's a great talent. He has a lot of holes in his game. And if you can tell me that you're gonna sign Durant and Kyrie, and you can get AD, who's already proven AD is what, 25, 26 years old?
Tony, hold on. What kind of cap navigation am I going to have to do to make that work? You're talking about KD and Kyrie filling the 2 max slots they have. Then you're going to trade a guy making $9 million to take on what's AD's base salary now, plus I'm going to have to pay him the super next year.
What? Well, you're going for it this year. So I'm assuming that you can under the cap, maybe cut some, juggle the roster around a little bit. But if you got Kyrie, Durant, and AD at least for 1 year,
all right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, Tony. I'm going to have our capologist, Sully, crunch these numbers during the break. I'm going to come back and fully address your call the way it needs to be addressed. Don't move.
Let me do another question.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Do you not agree that Zion has holes in his game?
I think every first-year player to ever enter the league has holes in their game. Yes. Time out to hold on. Remember something. Zion playing with KD and Kyrie, those holes can get covered up real nice as a 3rd or 4th option. Zion going to New Orleans, different deal. But let's not act like complete players enter the league. LeBron wasn't a complete player. Cat wasn't a complete player. Jordan wasn't a complete player. Maybe the last complete player might have been Larry Bird and Magic Johnson 40 years ago. And the only knock I would have on Magic is he couldn't shoot the 3-point shot, but there was no 3-point shot back then. So what the hell? But I'm going to address that call. Sully, crunch those numbers. Tell me how the Knicks could have Unibrow, Kyrie, KD on that team, salary cap-wise. No pressure. You've got a few minutes. Follow your instincts to Buffalo Wild Wings, new All-American cheeseburger. Quit eating burgers off coffee tables, please, dear God. put it on a bar. Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 patties, fresh beef, what does smashed mean? What do you mean they're smashing? What the hell does that even mean? You know, I mean, honestly, they put it in the script. What do you mean the burger's smashed? What the hell does that mean?
It means it's good. That's
what do you got, the cooks punching the burger? Whatever it is, it's good. I don't know what to tell you. They're saying it's smashed. All the games, wall-to-wall TVs, half the people want the playoffs, half want baseball. Fine. Everyone walks away happy. Follow your instincts to Buffalo Wild Wings. Maybe you can go back to the kitchen. Ask them what the hell a smash burger means. It's the all-American cheeseburger. No burgers on coffee tables. Put them on a bar. And apparently smash them. Buffalo Wild Wings, please drink responsibly.
You have $1 million home? I got $1 million buyers lined up. Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP.
We believe a bank's job is to take as much of the worry out of money as possible, which is why we have products like 24-Hour Grace. We give you until the next day to fix the mistake if you overdraft, because we know life happens. People overdraft. And with 24-Hour Grace, you can avoid getting hit with that overdraft fee. It's another way we look out for people, which frees them up to look out for other people. It's nice how that works. Looking out for each other with products like 24-Hour Grace. Huntington. Welcome. Member FDIC. 24-Hour Grace does not apply to return fees. Learn more at huntington.com/grace.
Now is the perfect time to step up to the ultimate car buying experience at Sarah Cadillac. M53 and 30 Mile, right on the corner. Step up to a world-class Cadillac and take advantage of outstanding offers on beautiful brand new Cadillacs available at Sarah in May. Make a statement wherever you go and step up to a luxury collection 2019 XT5, the #1 selling model in its class. Now just $309 a month. Or step up to the extraordinary 2019 luxury collection all-wheel drive CTS. Now only $379 a month. Plus, Cadillac lease pull-ahead continues. Get out of your current Cadillac lease and Sarah will waive up to 4 remaining payments, up to $2,000. Get up to $3,000 if you're coming out of a 2016 or 17 Escalade and stepping up to a 2019 Escalade. Shop our inventory at DriveSarahCadillac.com. Or even better, come see us at Sarah for a Cadillac experience like no other. Remember, it's time to step up to luxury, style, and performance at Sarah Cadillac. M53 and 30 Mile, right on the corner. You can drive a car, or you can drive a Cadillac.
There's nothing like meeting face-to-face, and there's nothing like Zoom to make that happen. Zoom lets you connect and do business across town or around the world. Zoom ties together all of your communication needs into one easy platform for video conferencing, phone calls, group chat, webinars, and your conference rooms. Connect easily from anywhere, your mobile phone, your laptop, or conference room. Zoom is how business gets done. Get your free account at Zoom.com today. Meet happy with Zoom.
Your daughter's a genius, and with all those smarts comes a lot of travel. So you're at Hampton by Hilton for a science fair in Springfield. Last month she was a mathlete in Martindale. Next she'll be a robot whiz in Riverside. She fuels up on free Hampton waffles. You fuel up on coffee. With 6 hours of applied biology ahead of you, you need all your synapses firing. Proud parent of a prodigy? That's why we're here with free hot breakfast and more than 2,400 locations. Look at Hampton.com for a price match guarantee. Hampton by Hilton. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, Harry Lance for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Detroit Tigers host the Houston Astros. Pre-game tonight at 6:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
During broadcast hours and get some more water. Apologize about that lengthy walk-up. Now, Colin Cowherd reporting, and we're doing it. According to Colin Cowherd, quote, An NBA veteran player that's very, very connected told me 15 minutes ago KD to the Knicks is 100% done, and he's made calls to other players. Now, not to play my own trumpet, because I'm not the only person who said it, but I've said since last summer, KD to the Knicks. But here's why this is interesting. Not because I may have actually gotten something right. My point is, the report from Shams Charania would almost in a way corroborate Coward's report. Think about it. The only way the Knicks would look to trade Zion if they get that number 1 pick is if Kevin Durant told them that's what you have to do. You want me to come, you got to do it. And he has said, I want to play with AD. I don't want to play with Kyrie. You may think I do, I don't. And Rich Kleiman, very, very New York. So here's my thing. I had Sully crunch numbers. This is my problem with these people who are calling in and going, oh, no. You can have Kyrie, you can have KD, and you can have AD. They have $76 million in cap space. That's going to get annihilated by 2 max players, right? So if you signed KD and Kyrie, the money's gone, right? Trading Zion for AD, you're basically creating the Miami Heat, where it's 3 max deals and 9 veteran minimum players. That's the Knicks aren't doing that. That's not possible. So here's what you can kind of connect the dots on. It's going to be KD and AD. There is no Kyrie. And I'm telling you right now, I'm sorry. You may think I'm absolutely insane. Fine. I'm not dealing Zion Williamson for Anthony Davis. And if that means KD doesn't come, I don't know what to tell you. I know that sounds nuts, but wait a second. You want me to give up a potentially generational talent on a rookie contract? Forget about the business. The business of it is Zion is going to absolutely make us billions. How do I give that up for a guy who I love Unibrow, but you're going to have to pay him $36 million a year to start. Maybe if my back's against the wall and I have to make the decision of whether to bring Durant to my town or not, maybe I do make the move, okay? I admit that, guys. It's easy to sit here and say it. I'm not in the war room. But do you at least understand when I'm talking about this, like, how stupid it would be? Oh, KD's saying he won't come if we don't trade Zion. Well, then you know what? I'm going to pivot. I'll go make a run at Kawhi. I'll go make a run at Kemba. I'll go make a run at Clay. I'll do something else. I don't know, man. Is it wrong that I'm saying, please call me out?
I think I have a way that they can get all 3 together in New York.
Oh, yeah. It's Evan Jenkins at small forward and Jimmy Powers at center.
No, I'm telling you what they would have to do, I think.
Let me hear it while I take a sip of some water.
So they're trading Zion. That's about $9 million. Then they stretch Noah. Now, this is what I don't know about the rule. So they stretch Noah to release him, that contract. So I don't know if you can actually trade that. Mm-hmm. If you can, that's $6 million. If you can't, then you're trading Lance Thomas instead at $7 million. Add that with Dennis Smith at $4 million. That's 19.4.
That's my point guard.
Then they would know if you're getting Kyrie, he's your point guard.
Oh, good. No, but he's better off. Okay, carry on.
But I'm just saying.
Carry on.
And then you would have to denounce or not give a qualifying offer to Emmanuel Mudiay, 5.7. That gets you right around 24, 25 million. That's AD's contract
for 1 year.
Right, exactly. But once you get him, it doesn't matter. You can go
now
on
luxury tax.
Exactly. So that might be the only way you can do it, but you have nobody on your bench.
No, and that's my point.
Yeah.
Wow. And mind you, Anthony Davis, injury history.
Yes.
Kyrie, injury history. And you think you're just going to have those 3 guys and do what?
And, of course, then you're adding another first-round pick in there and everything else. So.
All right. Well, it's doable.
I'm trying.
It's doable. I ain't doing it. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Mel, 97.1. Mel, how you doing?
How you doing? Absolutely not. I'm not trading that pick. If I'm New York, I would keep Zion. I'll just go ahead and just try to, I guess, find the little backup point guard from Boston. But I'm not giving up that pick. And my conspiracy wheels are turning. I think they won't get number 1 pick, but don't be surprised if the Lakers get top 3 picks. They want that Laker brand to be hot again. I can see them getting the top 3 pick in that draft tonight.
Oh, God, don't say that. As a Celtics fan, that just crushes me.
I'm telling you, Mike.
It would be a double whammy of the Lakers being happy and LeBron being happy. If there are 2 entities on this earth that I don't think deserve joy, it would be the Lakers at large and LeBron Smitherman James.
And don't let Lakers sneak up and get the number 1 pick. They might just go ahead and trade James and just build from there.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
I mean, don't be surprised.
It's funny he says it. If the Lakers manage to get that number 1 pick, the next move for me would be trading LeBron James. You can make fun of that all you want. I'd give Philadelphia a nice call and see if they want to trade me Ben Simmons. I'll run it back with Ben Simmons and Zion and Brandon Ingram and Zubats and whatever else. Not Zubats, he's gone. Numbnuts, the other guy, Kuzma. I'm telling you, Lakers end up with that pick, Mike. Is it wrong that would be my next move? LeBron, this ain't here for you no more.
Yeah, I don't think it's anywhere near as crazy as it once was, just with how bad everything's gone in LA, too.
248-539-9797. Now, we have a 1-year anniversary to celebrate.
That's right.
It is the 1-year anniversary of sports betting being legal in the United States. In other states not named Nevada. And, of course, Michigan is ass backwards. We haven't legalized it yet. But you have the facts and figures a year later. Let's do that next. We'll revisit some of this stuff as we, again, report Katie to the Knicks is done. Knicks from Shams Charania, if they get the number 1 pick, they're going to look to move it for Anthony Davis. I think it's pretty clear Kevin Durant's pulling the strings there. Rich Kleiman is pulling the strings. We're having a lot of fun with Straight Up. If you won the lottery, would you make that trade? I would. I can't. But then again, if I don't make the deal, I don't get Kevin Durant. God, that's brutal. Zion, a $9 million contract.
What about Andre Drummond, the 15th overall pick for the number 1 pick?
Let me tell you
Does that
something.
make sense?
You'd be lucky to get one of those frozen things with all the candy in it from Dairy Queen.
Throw in Bruce Brown.
What the hell are those things called? I didn't have Dairy Queens in New York when I grew up. What the hell are those things? A Blizzard. Thank you. You'd be lucky to get one of those and maybe the spoon to eat with. You imagine if you called up the Knicks, listen, we've got a deal for you. Andre Drummond is a new hit single out. We'll give you all the royalties. We'll give you Andre Drummond. We will give you Bruce Brown.
Starter, yeah. AD is not Andre Drummond, not to confuse people. When we say AD the past hour of the show, we're not talking about Andre Drummond.
Sorry about that. 97.1.
Tigers fans, when you head down to Comerica Park this season, make sure you stop by the Coppercraft Distillery Bar up in right field. It's a party up there. It's a lot of fun. They have all their award-winning products. Straight bourbon whiskey. Of course, the canned gin and tonics, perfect for Wojo walking around the ballpark, too.
Roberto's French kissing booth.
Yeah, that's a big hit up there. Everyone loves going up there and seeing Roberto. He's also a big fan of the newly released whiskey lemonade cocktail that they have as well. Coppercraft's been killing it, winning all sorts of awards, including Michigan Bourbon Distillery of the Year last year. They're over in Holland, Michigan, and if you haven't tried them yet, give them a try. Whether it's at Comerica Park at the Coppercraft Distillery Bar, whether it's at your local bar, retailer, party store, give Coppercraft Distillery a try. And check them out online, coppercraftdistillery.com. They're all over social media as well. You can find them Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Coppercraftdistillery.com. Coppercraft Distillery, never when it's young, only when it's ready.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Flame Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Big problem, 96 Jeffries westbound right after Telegraph. All lanes are temporarily blocked due to an accident. Traffic is backed up right now from M39. You can exit at Telegraph, take Schoolcraft to Beach Daily, and rejoin 96 west from there, or just avoid the area entirely. Is your home flood ready? Don't be caught off guard this spring. Schedule your home sewer drain cleaning today for just $99. Call the experts at Flame First or visit flamefurnace.com. I'm Michelle Pena on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Mornings. Coming up Wednesday morning at 7:35. Your chance to win some Tiger tickets. And at 9:35, it's Wednesdays with Wojo. Jamie and Stoney. Mornings, 6 to 10.
When it comes to selling your home, you need a team you can trust. Trust the official real estate team of the Detroit Tigers. Hi, I'm Realtor Jeff Glover. Whether you're buying or selling your home, you can hit a home run by working with the official home selling team of the Tigers. But don't just take it from me. Hi, my name's Brian Berryman. I'm from Bloomfield Hills. Heard Jeff's ads on the radio. I was having a hard time selling my house in Royal Oak, so I gave him a call. He took a complicated process, made it extremely easy, paid attention to detail, said I'd have my house sold in 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, the house is sold. Working with Jeff has been a fantastic experience. I'd recommend working with him to anybody.
Homeowners who sell with Jeff get an average of 98% of their asking price and sell in less than a month. And when you buy or sell a home with Jeff and his team, you have the opportunity to help out a local hero through their foundation, Lovers Heroes. In the last year, Jeff and his team were ranked #1 in the state, according to the Wall Street Journal. Won Realtor of the Year from Detroit Home Magazine and voted one of the coolest places to work by Cranes. Call 855-JEFF-SELLS. Online at housesoldname.com. Realtor Jeff Glover. A household name. Jeff Glover's affiliated with Keller Williams Realty.
Hi, I'm Mike Dega, General Sales Manager at Mercedes-Benz of Novi. Have you ever noticed that almost every other car dealer avoids talking about their price? I love talking about my price. I love showing you how much more car or SUV you'll get right here at Mercedes-Benz of Novi. Everyone is always welcome. We have over 200 new Mercedes-Benz in stock. We speak 7 different languages. You can shop indoors in our 20-car showroom. And according to DealerRater.com, again, Mercedes-Benz of Novi is ranked the #1 Mercedes-Benz dealer in Metro Detroit for outstanding customer service. And now I have that all-new 2019 A-Class with voice recognition, super aggressive looks. There is nothing like it. It starts at under $34,000. You gotta see it before you sign anything for any car or SUV at any price. Make one more call, one more stop, right here at Mercedes-Benz of Novi for my guaranteed best price. And see me when you get here. Tubby's!
Today is Tubby's Tuesday. Buy any large sub and get 50% off the second sub. Yes, today, buy any large Tubby's sub and get 50% off the second sub. It's Tubby's Tuesday. Now that's special. Tubby's Sub Shops offers catering packages for your office parties and special events. Enjoy monster party subs, party platters, salads, wings, cookies, and more. Let Tubby's cater your next party so you can have more fun. Click on Tubby's.com for all the details.
This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
I'm Angela Aranella, buyer for toys at Party City. I have 2 little girls. I'm working to show them that women can work and still be moms. They think actually I'm kind of cool because I buy toys. What am I working for? I'm working to make kids happy. There's really no better feeling than that.
At ADP, we're designing a better way to work so you can achieve what you're working for. HR, talent, time, benefits, and payroll. Informed by data and designed for people. Learn more at design.adp.com.
At Dell, we know running a small business takes hard work. As a thank you, for all of Small Business Month, we're offering up to 45% off select computers with Intel Core processors. Plus, get additional savings when you call the Dell Small Business Technology Advisor. Call 877-BUY-DELL today. That's 877-BUY-DELL. Additional savings valid May 6th through 30th at 8 a.m. Eastern on select computers from customer bulk. Excludes Dell Canvas, PowerEdge T30, and select order codes.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Applied Imaging. NBA Draft Lottery will take place tonight. New York, Cleveland. Oakland and Phoenix all having a 14% chance of landing their first overall pick, while the Western Conference Finals get underway tonight from Oakland. The Warriors playing host to the Trailblazers. Kevin Durant will miss the game with that right quad strain. They'll tip it off just after 9. Bruins and Hurricanes will also play Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the ice tonight from Carolina. Boston leading 2-0. They'll drop the puck just after 8. The Tigers trying to bounce back this evening. It's the middle game of that pregame set with the Astros downtown. Ryan Carpenter against Wade Miley right here on the ticket starting at 7:10. Ryan Wollingmore at 5 or at 97wontheticket.com.
You could win the ticket signing bonus right now. This hour's keyword for a chance to win $1,000 is trust. Text trust to 72881. Don't text and drive. Message and data rates apply. One randomly selected nationwide entrant will win $1,000 from Intercom.
Okay, so it is a year anniversary here, a year later, where sports betting has been legalized. Not in this ass-backward state, because we don't do anything right. By the way, shout out to Iowa, who just now has legalized it, along with, I believe, Indiana in the last week. Hi, we're just sitting here in the mitten, staring at our own ass. But Sully has a J.D. Power and Associates, and I say that lovingly because Sully loves crunching numbers and doing these studies as if he's giving out car awards. Sully, it is the stats and where we are at a year later. Take it away.
I feel like we need some music for this. Would that be appropriate or not?
As long as it's not Andre Drummond's latest single.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that'd be a great backtrack for it. But
I'll just play this. Nudies during the whole thing.
Or that would be perfect too. So this is Global Web Index study that they did.
Serious question. How do you even find this?
Oh, all over the place.
What the hell is that?
They actually partnered with the Action Network, so this one wasn't too tough to find, but I have ways, believe me. So to date, as you mentioned, 11 states have legalized sports betting. Additional states are in the process of doing so, including Michigan, who has a bill on the table that has not passed. There's certain states that bills have passed. Michigan has a bill that has not passed yet.
What does this state pass? 248. Next.
But tell me if you believe this stat. In the past 12 months since it's been legalized, 68% of sports fans placed a bet or would have placed a bet if it were legal in their state.
I agree with that. I think that's absolutely realistic. I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. I'm just saying, yes, accurate.
And on that note, tell me if you agree with this trend. The study also suggests mobile will play a crucial role in the continued growth of sports betting and its impact on sports networks. The number, at 67% of sports fans are interested in betting being integrated into live viewing experiences.
I think that number is grossly low. I think mobile not only is the future, but I think there's going to be a damn near exclusivity to it. Our dependence on phones, our addiction to our phones. And remember, gambling's an impulsive act. The ability to have it right then, right there, on your phone, without moving. Not making a call, not getting up from your current seat in the arena or on your couch.